Good morning. Good morning. Look at that. Wow, what in the world? Wow, that's crazy. We had an interesting night to say the least. I had friends stop by last night, and one of them had a friend that had passed away a couple weeks ago, and I did a reading for them, not knowing that, and hopefully they got some answers or something. It seemed like they did a little bit. I don't know where this is coming from because last night there wasn't any negative energy, so I don't know what happened. But we got it under control now. Okay. And I'm always protected from it anyway. I can just see it. And this candle is a 5-hour candle, but I can assure you that it's probably already burned down 1 hour of that. It's burning very quickly. And I still feel a little weird from last night. It might be why this is having so much negative energy. Spirit, can you please move me out of the way? Guide this reading and show me whatever you would like for me to see this morning for the collective. For some reason, I'm having this sense of, and this may not have anything to do with the reading, but in life, we all have free will to make choices. And some of us make choices that might not seem like the best choices to you or to other folks. But it's always important not to project your fears onto other people. Because what works for one person might not work for another, and vice versa. We're all different. And we can convince ourselves of anything if we try hard enough. So just because one thing is not good for you doesn't mean that it's not good for somebody else. Just be careful about being self-righteous, I guess, and thinking that the way that you do things is the only way to do things, because that's not the way it is. And it's especially not a good idea if you wait till somebody's down to give them a lecture. You'd probably not do it at that point. If that makes any sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If not, then it's just not your message. But I felt like I needed to put that out there. Can I please see what's working in the collective, Holy Spirit? What's working in the collective? Wow. The devil, the sun, and the hangman in reverse. What's not working? That's like the Hierophant came out somewhat sideways. How do we bring these together, Spirit? I don't even know what that might mean, honestly. The devil in this particular spread doesn't seem like such a bad thing, but we're going to wait and see what we get. The Hermit came out upright. And I can imagine that that's probably the case here. And then the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Something's happened, it looks like. What's happened, Spirit? Can you tell me what's happened? Why is the Sun, the Devil, and the Hangman here? Oh my goodness, Spirit, you're amazing. Because somebody's been released from an anxiety that this devil was bringing. Clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. is it upside down? It looks like their nightmare ended with this devil. Something that would be an obsession to somebody else. Like, that's what I was talking about. If alcohol is a weakness for you, you just don't drink it. But you don't tell other people not to. And that's exactly what this is saying. This devil is no longer a restriction for this person. Because the devil energy, I've told you before, is a necessary thing. Because without a little bit of it, we wouldn't know what good is. Because we wouldn't have anything to compare it to. And right here, what we have is the happiest card in the deck and the not happy card. It's like the one that would be the freedom card beside the one that would be the one that would imprison you. But this indicates that somebody's no longer imprisoned by this devil, and this indicates the exact same thing. Whatever this devil energy represents, whether it's fear, anxiety, substance abuse, somebody's been freed from it. Or they're very close to being free. It looks like here they're free from it, and here they're moving towards the end of something difficult that it caused in life. So somebody had some devil energy, which could represent anything. You know, we talked about yesterday, it was a family feud. Clarify what this devil is, Spirit. Probably money or drugs or some physical something. But it's a small something. It could even just be thoughts of something. They weren't angry thoughts. They were physical. There was something you could touch. But it's no longer a problem for somebody because they are on their way to being away from it completely. The devil is clarifying the devil here. Let's see what comes out of this other deck when we clarify that same message. Can you clarify the same message again? It has something to do with this woman. Could be a Virgo. That doesn't mean it has to be. It could just be a placement in your chart. Capricorn is here very strongly. Cancer is here. And Capricorn, Virgo is here also very strongly. And then I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius very, very strongly. The only thing that's not here right now is water. So just listen to the message. Somebody was having anxiety over something negative that was happening in their life. And they're finally at the end of it. And it looks like it could have been money. Like maybe they were broke. And it has something to do with this woman. It's somebody's wife or their soulmate, it looks like. How is this person? And then it came out as an air sign, which could be just somebody that has good boundaries. They talk very wet. They're very well versed. And they're the one that restores the justice to a situation. Why is everything in reverse? The same freaking card, y'all. The same card. Because this person is tired of going around in circles with whatever this represents. She's just not willing to do it anymore. So it's not that she's in reverse. It's that this devil is actually in reverse, it looks like. Is the devil in reverse or is it in the upright? I mean, what's going on here? Is this person free from this or not? It looks like they're still trying to get free from it. Yeah, everything's coming out in reverse. And it has something to do with a man that they were working with or trying to work with. Trying to work things out with, or maybe are still trying to work things out with. Clarify the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Because this person right here was deceiving them about money. There was somebody that was deceiving you about this devil, whatever this devil represents. How did that clarify the Hierophant, though? Let's see what comes out of this deck with the same message. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. That same card is determined to come out. So somebody was arguing and manipulating. This devil energy could have just been arguing all the time about money and being dishonest about how you were spending it, you know, hiding some or doing whatever you do with whatever you have. So what is the message here? I mean, I see what's happening. This is almost over. We're almost to the end of whatever this is. Not ended yet. Why hasn't it ended? Oh, no ma'am. No ma'am, that's how in reverse. It's a how in reverse. Why hasn't it ended? Because somebody's walking away now, it looks like. Somebody's leaving a situation where somebody was manipulative, and it might have been somebody you were trying to work things out with, and it just couldn't work out. And it looks like it's somebody's twin. Can you clarify the Hermit spirit? Why is the Hermit here? This same person in the upright wanting a new beginning. The one that wasn't working over here wants a new start over here. So they're inside thinking about this new start. Wow. That's pretty crazy that they come out like they do. And this could be a karmic that somebody was with. This could be a karmic partner that they were with that was manipulating their money or their whatever, anything, just being manipulative and mouthy. Alright, so now we know what's going on here. I'm trying to keep my cards separate. We know what's going on now. There's somebody dealing with this devil and they're trying to get away from it. Nice job. Okay. So now that they want this new start, we're at the Hermit over here. They want a new start. Another commitment. What is your advice, Spirit, about this? Because they haven't made any moves. They're still thinking about it. Why are they just sitting here? And who do they want a new beginning with? Can you show me what this new beginning is? Is it that Empress or is it somebody else? Dang, I can't get a clear answer. It's like they don't want to talk to me about it. Who is this with? Huh. That same person again. Maybe this was something that had ended because of this. Money or possessions or whatever. Somebody was deceiving you about money. But now you want to try it again with this person. Any advice? Why is it in reverse? Is it because they want to try again? Somebody got their heart broken here. That's why they haven't tried again. They're afraid. Should they try again? Everything. Oh. It's definitely a twin. And there's the Hierophant again. It's somebody that you were probably married to or in a very high level commitment like marriage or common law. that you've known for a long time, and now you're moving towards this relationship with this person. You've known this person a long time, it looks like, but at some point they broke your heart, or you're afraid they're going to do it again. Will they, Spirit? Why is the Tower in reverse for this family? Ten of Pentacles came out with the Tower in reverse. I freaking hate that card. And I turned it in the upright before I started playing again because I intentionally wanted to see if I could get it to stop coming out in reverse. Why is the Tower in reverse? I'm so sick of seeing that freaking card this week. Why is the Tower in reverse? Because in this case, being in reverse is a good thing because it would stop this fighting and this sadness that they've been doing in this relationship. There's the Devil again on the bottom of the deck. Clarify this message again. Clarify why this bull is here. Okay. This is the same person, see. This person in your family was in a situation that was impossible to get out of, and it probably had something to do with money. And they worked hard to get away from this situation and to have a brand new start. Brand new. They could have been locked up for real, like in prison. These are the same cards that came out a while ago. Except this one didn't come out. This one's the new one. All these other cards I've already seen. Except these two right here, which is the situation they got in that they worked hard to get out of. Like, this is a slow-paced card. So this was a long process. It probably took years for this person to restructure their lives after they were maybe 5 years. It could have been 15 years. Or 16, anywhere between 5 and 16 years it looks like. And it transformed this person into a spiritual loving person. And they may have had some kind of anger management problem too. So what do you suggest happens now? The same freaking cards keep coming out. Stop fighting and stop worrying. And talk to this person. That's a new card. Okay, can you clarify that same message with this deck of cards? Can you clarify that message? Because that Judgment card is determined to come out. Oh my goodness, here's my Empress. Alright. Somebody wants to offer a love, like a friendship type apology to this person that they want to choose. But right now, they don't have enough courage to do it for some reason. And they've got to get out of their emotions and stop being so judgmental. Or start seeing the situation a little more correctly. And in this particular spread, the Emperor is in the upright and the Empress is in reverse. But on the bottom of the deck, she's in the upright. So she's going to get there. She's just got to go through this process of the forgiveness and the choice to try this again. But right now, she doesn't have enough courage because she's got a lot of anxiety and stuff. And there's another man here for some reason. Why is this other man here? Why is this fire sign here? This is a different situation. This is a whole different situation. Somebody else that might be fire and earth, they're looking at choosing to start something up with you, but there's no love here. This is about money. This is a man who's choosing this woman probably just for money. Why would he do that? Because he's trying to move away from something. Let me get some more cards here. Why is this man doing this? He's doing it because of he wants to get, it might be because he wants to, oh, he's trying to get something from this woman, some kind of third party. It could be substances, it could be money, it could be anything that you would use somebody over. It looks like money though. Why is he doing this to this woman? Can you show me why he's doing this? What does that mean? What does that even mean? It looks like it means that he wants things to be balanced and he doesn't want to keep secrets. There's the same card again. He wants, he loves this person. He actually loves this person. And this is a brand new person. This might be the same man with two choices. This is just starting out small. He wants to end a third party by going to this person. This might be the same person, but I can't tell. The energy is very similar for some reason. It might be one of these people is the same person. It might be she has another choice. That might be what it is. This might, yeah, this is her. That's why she hasn't made her mind up yet, because she actually has another choice. She's the one who has another choice. And it would actually restore balance to this situation. And it would move her away from a third party situation, which is what that devil represents. So that's what I see here. I don't know how much help I've been to anybody, but and it might have something to do with this first lady we saw, this air sign. But it could be any sign. Just listen to the story. What's up here? Spirit, why are you telling me all this? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? There's the woman again. There's the moodiness, the illusions. That's communication. That's that new love. So this woman is shedding illusions. She's ready to move towards a brand new person. And it's saying this tower is a divine intervention. That it's a twin flame connection. And universal alignment. So it looks like this karmic was a karmic and she's moving towards somebody new that is the twin. That's what it looks like. This person was with a karmic and it caused a lot of heartache. This original person that was having this problem with the money or drugs or whatever it was were with a karmic. Look at this 5-hour candle. It's like almost burned completely up. And now they're thinking about being with somebody else. This woman is thinking about being with somebody else because she knew that wasn't her twin. The universe has shown you this is not your twin, that this is your twin. That's what I guess is happening here. Alright, what would you say to this person about this relationship? Either one of these relationships. That's a lot. Just walk away. Have each other's back. Deal with your drama. Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. We can't be all the things. Your ass needs some help. Ask for it. Hire it. Make it happen. So this is somebody moving away from somebody else. You're on the same team. Play like it. Maybe they have kids together and they have combined households and one of them's having to leave, and it's just going to be a mess when they leave because they're going to have to start over, and somebody's going to lose here. Everybody can't win when somebody divorces or gets separated or moves out. What would you say out of this deck? Put on some music and dance. Stalking them will only upset you. Put your attention elsewhere. And I think that's talking to the person they're leaving, because they're probably going to be upset about this person leaving them. But they were just being used for their money or their whatever. We can do it. Give yourself the stamp of approval instead of seeking it from others. And then don't read into communication. Listen to what is being said. And that's the situation that comes up frequently with people who separate, is that they argue about the separation. That's probably what's happening here. What would you say out of this deck, Spirit? These cards are so cool. I'm in a much better headspace now. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. My mind and heart always come back to you. And then I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So either this is a new love. This is definitely a new love. And it looks like you were with a karmic. But people are people. Like I said yesterday, unless they're unhealthy and they're somebody that you just need to set a really strong boundary with and get the hell away from them, you have to sometimes maintain a certain amount of civility with people because you have children with them or whatever. You know, we can't always just walk away and never look back. They were our family. And in my family, if you get married and you divorce and you had kids together, especially if you had kids together, that person is still family. Regardless of whether you can get along with them or not, that's still family. And so anytime we have gatherings or anything like that, they're always welcome to be there. And it never gets weird because we're adults about it. And if you can't be, you just don't come. You just don't come to the functions until you're able to be an adult about it. Because my family would tell you quickly to grow the fuck up. Anything else? Lessons. Somebody's learning some lessons here. That's what's happening. Somebody's learning some hard lessons. Okay, anything else? They would tell my family would tell me to grow up if I did that to my ex. Somebody has been numbing, and somebody has some big dreams. Numbing is anything that makes you not feel like watching TV too much, or just playing on video games, anything that makes you not focus on reality. It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could just be meeting a lot of different women online and always sexting or whatever you do just to not feel. But I'm not sure what the big dreams are about. There's also grief on the bottom of the deck. So something might have happened here that was very painful. The full moon is standing out to me. I'm sorry I'm not getting real deep with the message today because I'm tired. I'm very tired. This has been a hard week for me. Alright, can I just get a few cards from here for guidance for this situation? I hope this has made sense. I can't remember whether I said anything. Okay. How can I infuse more self-loving and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha. Today's soul action. Choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. And then on the bottom, what risk can I take today? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Today's soul action, what risk can I take to move towards my dream? Make a decision to do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. Which makes perfect sense, because this woman was afraid, and she didn't have enough courage to make this decision. But she's got to make this decision, because this is the person that she's supposed to be with, it sounds like to me. But sometimes you can be with somebody for so long that it's just comfortable, and it's scary to move away from that person to another situation, especially if you don't have any time in between, which I don't recommend, but it happens. Alright, can we get angel cards? Especially if you were already talking to the person before you left. And that's not impossible either, because sometimes we stay in situations just because we don't have any way out of them. Courage again. Somebody needs some courage. Somebody needs some courage to leave this situation alone and move on to something new. And this other person seems like a good person. There's not a lot of love showing up. It's a small amount. Vision, music, and peace. And maybe this will give you some peace to get away from this person. Alright, I think we're going to close it there. You want to ask a question? Get your question. Alright, if you're new here, you ask a question, and I try to get you an answer out of these angel cards. There's only so many options though, so it might not be like the exact answer, but it should be something that makes sense for your situation. If not, we'll do it 3 times, and maybe 1 out of those 3 will fit your situation. You got your question? No need to worry. Forgiveness. So, I don't know, maybe somebody in this situation was hurt and needed to forgive. And that looks like it's happened. Okay, got another question? Unless you were asking about a different situation. Whoa. Whoa. Ask your angels and communicate clearly. One more question. You ready? Wow. Good, strong energy. Thank you. Spirit says not the right time. And romance. I don't know what that might mean. Anyway, those are your answers. And if anybody wants a private reading, just email me. I'm going to give you trinkets and then I'm going to close, because I had a very tiring week and I'm still trying to recover from it. Dang, I got a lot of trinkets. I have infinity sign with love. This infinity sign that says love. Very big one too. Ooh. I have a seashell with a starfish. Maybe your name is Shell or Michelle or something like that. I have you versus you. I have a tree of life. I have the love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. Maybe your grandmother's crossed over like mine are. I have a compass, north, south, east, and west. I have a turtle. I have a butterfly. I have this EKG sign with the heart. Maybe you're in the medical profession. Maybe somebody just makes your heart go boom-bitty, boom-bitty, boom. I have a tower. I have a peace sign. I have another tree of life. I have a rocket. I have something that says love. I have a key. Maybe you need a key to something. I think that's a carrot. Maybe you have a rabbit. You are always in my heart. I have 1, 2 tiny little elephants. One of them has, I'm not sure what that is. They're cool little elephants though. They're tiny. I have a palm tree, another starfish, a teeny tiny little key. That's a tiny key to something. And then I have these cute little freaking baby feet. And then I have this tiny little acorn. So maybe this relationship is going to grow into a big family tree. You just got to start small. Okay, trinkets for me for the Holy Spirit. I have, oh my goodness, trinkets flying everywhere. Where did they go? I don't know. Oh, there was, oh, Guess what was down there, y'all? My cherries. That celibacy or the lottery or what the fuck ever. I have 2 feathers. 2 feathers. I have I love you to the moon and back. I have live your dream. I have a world like a globe. I have a skeleton hand. I have 9 3/4 Harry Potter. I have a dragon. I have a ball. Maybe you play ball. I have a horse because we got to run that race. And then I have another tower. Maybe you live in Paris or maybe you live in a tower. Again, I have rocks, please, for this reading. I have a mess in here from last night. I got clean up. I got pizzas over there and I didn't even put them in the refrigerator. I might just eat a piece of it. For breakfast. Pizza for breakfast is alright, right? Believe, dream, focus, and blessed. Alright, you guys, my 5-hour candle is done. So, for some reason, there's a lot of something going on here, but I hope this made sense. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video if it resonated with you in any way, and let me know in the comment section how it did. I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.